everybody. Welcome back
to the
Opria's Open Mic, baby. We are on episode...
The Ocho I'm going to keep interrupting you the whole time now.
You're so... People will actually message me. They already tell me how annoying you are. So, episode 8 is season 2. I know, I keep it quiet because he gets his feelings hurt so bad.
I do.
I get crap all day long on social media. He gets one thing and it's like, oh... I was like, buddy, you got to grow some balls because this is the world we live in. I get it nonstop, and I can laugh at it, and he can make fun of me for the things people say about me, and then I tell him one thing, he's like, did they really?
I am the rock that is this podcast.
He's so sensitive, so upset me. All right, let's hit on what today is going to be about. I get asked this 5 million times over. We've lived in Nashville for a long time, and, well, it's appropriate because we have our Airbnb, Opry Oasis.
The Opry Oasis on Airbnb. Okay, here. Opry Oasis.
The question that we get asked all the time, what's your favorite restaurants? What should we do in Nashville? And if I can just send everybody a podcast, listen to this. So what we're going to do today, we're going to split it up into areas. There's so many awesome areas of Nashville.
We're going to talk a little bit about downtown, the Broadway bars, but there's a couple areas that maybe you should learn about.
Like some neighborhoody areas. And all of them, people don't think of Nashville as being walkable. It actually is very walkable. There's some, like if you get out to 12 South from our house, you might want a scooter. We walk it. But
yeah, we walk.
We walk everywhere.
I really want my own scooter.
I know you do.
So everybody, hopefully one day Aaron surprises me with my own scooter live on our podcast.
He has to be a really good boy. Maybe one day. All right.
One for Levi too.
We're going to start with telling our favorite places to go in different areas. And we're going to start with Germantown, which is the area we live in. It's very much what would you call it? It has that very neighborhoodly vibe, but it's like some older buildings mixed in with newer buildings.
It's
got like brick sidewalks. There's coffee shops. It's really cute. You can see downtown. Like you look down the road and you see the landscape of the downtown buildings. It's gorgeous to me. It's my favorite area, and that's why we chose to move to this area.
Germantown
very
is
walkable.
Just north. So if you're downtown on Broadway and you head north past the Capitol, nearby the baseball stadium, you're going to hit Germantown. So
the baseball stadium is right here, which is called Nashville Sounds. And there is some really cool restaurants around that, like restaurants that you think of that you want to go to when you're going to go slam some beers and then go to the game. Like that, those kind of places. There's some great places right around there. And one of our favorite places is near there. It's called the Geist House. What do you love about the Geist House? It's very eclectic.
It's very eclectic. The vibe is fantastic. The food is good. We have a couple items on there that we absolutely are like our go-tos, right?
The chicken is really good.
The chicken is surprisingly really good. And their decorations are phenomenal. Probably
during Christmas.
Probably the best Christmas decorations we've ever seen. They do a good job.
They do. It's a really cool vibe in there. It's really fun to maybe get a drink and something and bounce, but we do like that place.
Yeah, enjoy their cocktails. The chicken is delicious.
So that's right there. But Germantown itself, I think the two biggest restaurants that Germantown is known for is a place called The Optimist and also Oku.
Probably the best sushi in Nashville.
No, not probably. It is by far the best sushi in Nashville. And those are actually walkable from our Airbnb too. Mm-hmm. I mean, everything's pretty much walkable, but you can also Uber or get a scooter.
My client ran into Gwyneth Paltrow at Oku.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny. All my clients go there too. I mean, it is the sushi place to go to. You've been to another sushi place here that you really love?
Yeah.
What's that one?
I don't remember. It's fallen right off my head. I don't.
No, you don't love it.
I hate Virago.
No, that's what I was going to say.
It is so pretentious. It has got no windows. It's surprising what kind of atmosphere they've created that even the people that work there hate you. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
He hates how snooty it is.
It is very snooty.
I've gone and had a great experience with a girlfriend, but we've had friends that are dressed like guys dressed really nice.
Fine.
Yeah.
The food is good. I mean, until Oku, Virago probably had one of the best sushi, except it was expensive and nobody was nice to you. So yeah, take that for whatever.
Well, there's that. But like someone, if you weren't dressed correctly, they will kick you out.
Yeah, we've had people get kicked out because their hat wasn't.
I mean, I've been kicked out.
They were wearing a hat.
I've been kicked out in that chain of restaurants like 3 times because I wasn't dressed nice enough. And I'm like, okay, I
Not
get
our
it.
place.
So yeah, that's not kind of our vibe, but if that's your vibe, there you go. They got Virago too. But so back to Germantown. Coffee shop. So there's a new cute coffee shop that just opened. I am forgetting the name of it. It's right next to the most popular like local bar in Germantown. What's that one called?
It's called I think it's Daylily.
No, the bar. What's that bar
You
called?
said the coffee shop.
Oh yeah, you think
What am
both.
am I losing it here? We're talking about coffee shops. I tell you what the Daylily is, and then you're like, you're wrong.
It is. That's right. It is called Daylily.
But it's right across the street from Mother's Ruin, which is a fantastic local joint.
It is. Their burgers are so good.
The food is surprisingly good. It feels like the food that's there, they put on the menu because they only wanted drinks, but to get a alcohol certificate, they had to serve food. So they're like, okay, we'll put it on there. And then they decided to make it good.
That's really what it feels good. Like. It's got a cute little outside area. It is so popular.
Yeah, very popular.
Very popular with the locals too.
Every single day, it's open till 1 a.m. Or 2 or whatever, but it's open late.
Busy. We walk past it every single day with our dogs every day. It's got like the brick sidewalks. It's really cute. But
Mother's
that coffee shop
local spot
across the street is really cool because they sell like cute little like house stuff, like little knickknacks.
Yeah, it's almost like a small market. And
like floral market.
You can get cut flowers. You can get a cup of coffee.
You get dried flowers. So yeah, it was cute. The coffee was really good.
You could take some killer Instagram photos on the front porch. We went in. These girls started taking pictures. We shopped for a minute. We got in line for coffee. We ordered it. We got it. We sat down. We drank it, and they were still taking pictures.
They were taking pictures of these flowers they bought for like 45 minutes.
I don't know. It's forever.
But it is it's actually brand new. It's been open a couple months. But our go-to coffee shop in Germantown is Red Bicycle. And we love to sit on the patio. And when you sit on the patio, you can look down the street and you see downtown Nashville. And it's just a really cute, vibey place. There's now several of them, but it's my favorite by far. You can get the egg scramble, which is so good. You can add veggies and bacon, and that's my favorite by far.
And the breakfast sandwich is killer too. There's a few places in Nashville that breakfast sandwiches are.
For sure. And so also in Germantown, we got the Bicentennial Mall. The Bicentennial Mall is where
there's a couple, the big green spaces in Nashville. It's one of two, basically.
Yeah, there's two big ones. That one's one of them. Walk the dogs around there is really beautiful in the fall, really pretty in the spring too. They have all these purple trees that are gorgeous. It's got a lot of green areas. It has the bells that chime.
So every 15 minutes. I mean, if you think of like a classic grandfather clock that chimes on the hour, so does this, except it's like 15 bells around the end of the park. Cool. And it's controlled by a hut nearby where you can kind of program what song you want to play. So you can kind of chime whatever song you want as long as you program it on the nearby piano, which is kind of fun. So if you hit there on the hour, it goes off. Sometimes it's Rocky Top, which is a UT song, something they mix it up. But you were about to drop in.
If you stand at the end of it and you look down, you look straight at the Capitol, like there's a cool railroad, like an elevated railroad, not
passengers.
Not passengers, like a railroad, and then you see the Capitol, and it's just really gorgeous. It's a great place to take a picture.
But right next to that is
the farmers market. So the farmers market's really cool. Obviously, you think of farmers markets on Saturday, Sunday, which is true. The outside part of the farmers market has all the local stuff like that. You know, like
there's good stuff.
There you get really cute cut flowers. Not that everyone coming in town wants to get cut flowers, but they do have really cute, and of course, all the meats, eggs, veggies, all the fun stuff. They have an inside area that's open
hidden gem.
Nobody really talks about it.
No, because on the outside, you wouldn't expect the menagerie of restaurants inside the farmer's market.
Yeah, there's a lot of local restaurants that are inside there. They're in other places, but they're inside basically like a food court It's a food court at the farmer's market, and it's the inside area. So if you guys are in Nashville, maybe you can't go to the actual outside farmer's market. Go to the inside area. It's actually really, really cool.
It's really tasty.
Yeah.
And I think I actually interrupted you on this, but that park is where the note drop is at New Year's.
Oh yeah. At our house,
big event space for breweries, brew fests, and
Oktoberfest,
and there's 5Ks, and there's a great
always
party spot.
Events going on there. But when we stand on our third floor, either at our house or Opry Oasis or Airbnb, you can see the music note drop from the house, which is actually really cool.
Come book our Airbnb.
That's New Year's Eve. What is your favorite burger place in Germantown? There's two.
I'm going to tell you this right after our sponsor. Very proud to be sponsored and have this episode brought to you by Addyi. ADDYI.com. Listen up, and we'll be right back.
Okay, ladies, you've been hearing me talk about my libido, or more accurately, my lack of libido. Now let me tell you about what helps me get it back. Addyi, or flibanserin. Addyi is FDA approved and has been clinically proven to increase sexual desire in certain premenopausal women who have been bothered by low libido. I started to lose my libido in my 30s, and it feels so good to have my drive back. So if you feel like you've lost your desire, you want to get it back, stop falling for the snake oils and ask your doctor about Addyi today, or go to Addyi.com. That is ADDYI.com.
And now I get to do some house cleaning. I wanted to read something like this as fast as I can forever. Here we go. Addyi is for premenopausal women with acquired generalized hypoactive sexual desire disorder, HSDD, who have not had problems with low sexual desire in the past and who have low sexual desire no matter the type of sexual activity, the situation, or the sexual partner. The low sexual desire is troubling to them and is not due to a medical or mental health problem, problems in the relationship, or medicine or other drug use. Addyi is not for use in men or to enhance sexual performance. Your risk of severe low blood pressure and fainting is increased if you drink 1 to 2 standard alcoholic drinks close in time to your Addyi dose. Wait at least 2 hours after drinking before taking Addyi at bedtime. Your risk of severe low blood pressure and fainting is also increased if you take certain prescription, over-the-counter, or herbal medications, or have liver problems. Low blood pressure and fainting can happen when you take Addyi, even if you don't drink alcohol or take other medications. Do not take it if you are allergic to any of the ingredients in Addyi. Allergic reactions may include hives, itching, or trouble breathing. Sleepiness, sometimes serious, can occur. Common side effects include dizziness, nausea, tiredness, difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep, and dry mouth. See full PI and medication guide, including boxed warning, at Addyi.com/PI or call 844-PINK-PILL.
Ask your doctor about Addyi today or go to Addyi.com. That is ADDYI.com, baby.
And we're back. Thanks for sticking around, people. Favorite burger joint?
Favorite burger joint in Germantown.
Easy. You know it. Go ahead.
Jack Brown.
Jack Brown's.
And the second best.
Killer.
So Jack Brown they're small burgers. It is a hole in the wall, but super popular.
Yeah.
I don't know how popular it is in tourists, very popular in locals.
So it's like the best thing about it, yes, they're good burgers, but the best thing about Jack Brown's burgers is that they're just a little smaller.
You can order lots.
So you order 2.
3,
get
whatever.
Get 2 flavors. Absolutely, get 2 flavors.
I mean, they have random ones like one with peanut butter.
Oh, yeah.
Very interesting, but they're
just stellar.
Really good.
And I'm telling you, when there's a hot one, there's like a habanero or whatever, I love spice. Aaron can handle spice. This thing burns. It's good, but man, they aren't kidding. They do not mess around. Great beers, great burgers, little dive joint. Absolutely worth it.
So that would be probably the best. The second one, I would say Emmy Squared, but Emmy Squared is a chain. They're I don't know.
There's
if
a few
it's just
Jack Browns too. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that place is good.
But I don't know how big Emmy Squared is.
Emmy Squared also in Germantown. Surprisingly really good basic burger.
And you can sit
pizza
outside and people watch, which is kind of fun too. But Emmy Square has a great
Emmy
burger.
Square. I think we're gonna drop in on a bunch of different pizza places. This is like a Detroit style pizza. Very, very good. And it's so close.
It is. We walk there. That's it. Actually, Hunter and Carly came over not long ago.
The Colony Pizza.
So we could walk to that place. Okay, tell me about that beer place. I forget the name of it. That's okay, it's in this new area.
We're going to tell you right after this ad break. No, I'm just kidding. I wish. We need another sponsor, so if you're willing to sponsor this podcast. No, Monday Night Brewing.
Yes. Okay, this new area is so cute. So it's finished, but a lot of things haven't moved in quite yet. But this one place is so cool. When they finish all that area, it is going to be the
a very
coolest,
walkable area.
The coolest area. It's so I would go there. What was it called again? Monday Night what?
Monday Night Brewing. It's on the river. It's kind of buried in on Germantown near the Optimist-esque. And it's I don't even think they serve food. Just a great hang, good beer, great place to go.
One other place in Germantown that I find to be really tasty, especially their belly ham pizza, is City House.
Oh, yeah. So
I like to sit at the pizza bar where you can watch them cook, and that's kind of where we always sit. Not at the there's like a bar, and then there's like the pizza bar where you can watch them do all the prepping and everything, and then put it in the pizza oven. But their belly ham pizza, we've been going to there since before we ever moved to Nashville. We used to live out in the suburbs before we moved in, which was years and years ago. City House is one of our places.
So City House is a restaurant that almost
looks like a house.
Epitomizes the feel of Germantown, that neighborly vibe, because they took over a house and they made it a restaurant, and it very much feels like a house. It looks like a house. It does not look like a restaurant on the outside.
All right.
Germantown.
Check
mark. And plus a bunch of others. But nonetheless, those are our favorite.
All right. So if you were to go downtown, where would be your first place of your favorite place to go eat?
I think this is surprising, but it is actually getting breakfast at the Southern Steak and Oyster.
So we can take our dog there and we can order him bacon.
We can sit outside on the so a couple things satisfy me. And I would love to know like your criteria for what you love. But I wanted to have people viewing. So people watching. So
fun.
I like Virago that sucks. Doesn't have windows. But so you can sit outside. We can take our dogs.
And they have heaters.
Food. They have heaters out there if need be. It's in a good busy corner. You can watch the stupid buses go by with all the tourists that are woo-woo.
You know what? Everybody local knocks those, but they're really entertaining. Like, absolutely. I think it's fantastic. It's a group of people having the time of their life, and it's so fun to watch. But for some reason, local hates them. I'm like, I think it's great. Come in, celebrate. That's what Nashville's for.
Absolutely. So that's a great place to watch that. And it's a sneaky breakfast place for me because, one, nobody goes to an oyster joint for brunch. And so we always get a spot. And we want to sit outside. Nobody sits outside.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either. It's just easy to get into.
The jalapeno bacon.
Ooh, the jalapeno bacon.
It's so this good.
Is right downtown, nearby like the Skirmahorn, which is like our symphony house, and nearby like the
diner,
Country Music Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah,
sorry, gives you an idea.
There's a 6th floor diner right next to it. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's my favorite food. It's kind of cool.
Tell me your favorite.
But each one of the floors is a different vibe. So like there's a sushi in there. Okay.
I think I know your favorite.
So I have 2 favorites actually.
You get 1.
No, I'm saying 2.
There's the rules. Them's the rules. Do I get a second?
One is actually, one of my favorite foods, oddly, is a bar. And you guys are gonna be like, there's no way. But the food is so good. It's called 1230 Club. It's Justin Timberlake's bar. It's probably like on Broadway. It's all kind of like honky tonks. This one's kind of the upper scale of the bars. But their bottom floor, if you go there, they have a great egg sandwich. They have this one salad that's so good. And their wings are the best wings in Nashville. The best wings in Nashville is at 1230 Club. We've tried lots of wings. Like we ordered wings from all over one day and had them all delivered. And tried all these ones. 1230 Club wins by a long shot. And so I would say...
It's hard for me. I grew up with Buffalo Wild Wings. So.
Buffalo Wild Wings, good. These are still better. All right, so I do love that place. Bourbon Steakhouse, the warm seafood platter. Don't get it cold. Get the warm seafood platter is the best. But you have to sit at the bar. Like in the restaurant, it's more stiff. It's a white tablecloth. It's gorgeous. But if you are going with 2 people, try to sit at the bar. And your view, it kind of overhangs and you see all of Nashville. It's up on
huge
the 30th floor.
It is the top floor.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, 30th. I don't know. Maybe it's 27. I don't know what floor it is. But it's up there. And you have the best view of Nashville. It's a great place to have drinks. Even if you're not going to eat there, go there and have drinks. But if you order food, like if I get the warm seafood platter for my meal. And they bring French fries, and each group, they bring 3 fries. That's like their bread service. And the fries, there's 3 types, and they each have different seasonings and paired with a different sauce, and they're really good. The last one, okay, I'm gonna say one more.
I love how excited you are. The warm seafood platter is one of the things that drives her up to bourbon steak.
It's so good.
It is delicious. The flavor they have on it is second to none.
Is it like
it is expensive?
It is expensive. It is,
just to let you know.
Yeah, it is an expensive restaurant, but that's probably our go-to. Another one that's a go-to is Church and Union. We stopped going for a while because I took off my favorite menu item.
Cowboy ribeye for two.
But it's back. And so we are back to Church and Union. They did take the corn off, which is street corn that would go with the ribeye.
You have 3 favorites.
They took it off, but I have my fingers crossed that will come back.
Union
but
is a good place.
So Church and Union, if you listen to this, please bring the corn back. But the ribeye I order, it's for 2 people, but I order it for myself, and it's so good. Do you have another favorite that you want to say, down
I want to know, so we're downtown. If you wanted to go hang out for a drink, what would be, you usually always say one thing when friends are visiting in town. Where do you go?
12:30 rooftop?
Yes, 12:30, one hotel.
That really chill.
So downtown as well.
If you want the prettiest rooftop to just go chill, I think they do have a DJ.
The one hotel rooftop is gorgeous. They have all real plants, which is right up maybe our aisle.
Yeah, we do love plants. It's basically this kind of vibe, and it is the prettiest rooftop in Nashville. And if you're actually looking for a hotel in Nashville, best hotel is the One Hotel. So book there. But go to the rooftop. The food is actually really good up there.
It's got an Asian flair at the rooftop, but
I'm not usually an Asian flair kind of person,
not.
And I really like eating there. Speaking of which, maybe we need to go tonight. That sounds good.
Oh no, that's happening. We've had a long day.
We've had a long day.
I'm glad to be here with you guys.
Oh, but on top of that,
we just made plans.
But on top of that, so the plants are unbelievably gorgeous. The aesthetics are insane. The service is great. They have a great sitting area around these fire pits that are so warm and amazing. So you can go in the winter. We sat out there not long ago in the winter, and it was perfectly fine. We actually went with Hunter and Carly. Yes, we hang out with more than just our kids, but it was really fun. But 12:30 Club, I'm going dancing. I'm not a country music person. There's some amazing country music bars. So most of you guys are in town for country music.
Amazing country music.
I go to
We're not.
This one DJ he's now become
DJ Grant Fisher.
So DJ Grant Fisher now has become such a close friend, but we met him at a bar. We used to go to Whiskey Row before 2020 and COVID hit. Everything kind of changed after that. And he left there and we followed him, and he's now on the rooftop. If you are here on Saturdays from 4 to 8 on the rooftop at 12:30 Club, and you want hip hop, Nelly, all that kind of genre of music, and it's so fun, go there. It's a really cool place. So that's Justin Timberlake's bar. So when I go eat, though, I usually go to the bottom floor. So that's my dancing spot. All right, we're gonna hit one more area of Nashville. We're gonna do a part 2 of this because I could tell you guys so many things because I have so many favorites of all different things. I want to go over pizzas and all this. But we're going to hit, instead of hitting an individual section, I want to hit an area.
Yeah. So again, we want to push you out. If you come to Nashville, enjoy. Do whatever you want. But some of these areas that you might not know about, they aren't that far away. Germantown is not that far away. It's got great little spots. But downtown, fun. Very fun. And the last one we're going to check out is 12 South.
Yeah. So we are a mile and a half to all the Broadway bars. So walking distance, mile and a half, get an Uber, get a scooter, get a city bike.
It's going to be hard to pull you out of our Airbnb
because you're not going to want to get out of the
pool. At the Opria Oasis.
Yeah. Actually, people that check in, they say, man, I don't even know if I want to go downtown because the pool's it's such a cool vibe. But we're going to go over 12 South, which 12 South, if you want to do some shopping, you're looking for, Gulch has some shops in it too, but 12 South has a lot of really cool, eclectic, all different kind of boutique-y shops. They've got a great athletic wear shop called Crew. The white mercantile is really cool for everything.
It's mercantile.
Mercantile, yeah.
There's Merc.
I think I said merch, but it's
right.
mercantile. That one's
wrong.
Really. I do nothing wrong. John does it all wrong.
But yeah, it's some cute shopping and some little bites to eat. That's really good. And
one place that really stands out to me. Do you know what? Can you guess what it is?
Pizza?
Oh, wait, there's that. But Buttermilk Ranch.
Oh.
So our plant lady who's helped me with all my plants, do you remember her store name? Lawrence and Clark?
I was like, her name's Kim.
Her name's Kim.
Lawrence and Clark Cactus
Lawrence and
Company.
Clark. She's about 15 minutes outside Nashville. It stores really cool. But Buttermilk Ranch, she does all their plants there. And it has like
plants, man. We're big fans.
What would you call the look of that? Like a 70s kind
50s,
of vibe?
60s, 70s diner kind of vibe, yeah.
Really cool. It has bakeries, croissants, and baked goods. And then it has like a little bar. So I would suggest sitting at the little bar area. You can order breakfast sandwiches. But during Christmas, they turned it into a gingerbread house. And so I would highly recommend checking that place out. Even if you just walk through it, maybe not get anything to eat, but it's really cute.
Some good bites.
It's where Draper James, Reese Witherspoon's store is. There's
Again,
also
a very walkable area once you get down there. You kind of walk through the main strip. It ends in a beautiful Park Sevier Park. You get a very good vibe. There's some there's a burger joint down there that we're not huge fans of, but everybody loves them. I think mainly it's because it's just far away. We have so many ones that are closer to us.
What's an OG over there that we love?
The OG, like a lot of these places we've talked about are new to Nashville, and they're great. But Mafia Osas, which is a weird name, but it's Mafia Osas, is a pizza joint that's been in 12 South forever.
And we've been going there for years.
Yeah, we took the kids when they were literally
little.
Little.
And we'd build our own. It was like steak, feta.
Yeah.
Like a white sauce base.
Now, baby.
So good. So if you guys are there, it's old school. It's kind of New York. It's like a New York style pizza. Go there. It is older, so it's not one of the new places. There's also some really cool coffee shops. Joint. You got Frothy Monkey over there. There is a Frothy Monkey downtown as well.
Yeah, there's a couple coffee shops. It's a good spot.
They opened this one, Twice Daily. It's like a gas station, but it was actually super cool. Coffee, Hunter and I walked from our house over to 12 South, and we wanted to just sit and have a glass of water, really. We didn't want to drink. And so we went in to that Twice Daily, which has a good coffee and it has everything. Like I think of Twice Daily as a coffee shop. That's not really like a coffee shop. It's like it's like Buffalo. I mean, you think of Twice Daily as a gas station, but it's not really a gas station. It's not a gas station. It's not even look like a gas station store.
It's a cute coffee spot.
Yeah. And we just got water and sat out. They have like a front patio and some really comfy club chairs.
There's a lot of great places that you could sit outside
and that is
people watch.
Great people watching. Great people watching. There is a ton of really cool like clothing stores over there too. Oh, Alice and Olivia just opened over there.
Alice and Olivia just opened, which is a very expensive women's store.
But I do love it.
I do. Need to stop.
I know. I don't go very often, but now Nashville has one. I'm in trouble. I got invited to a party there. I was like, wait, what? Oh, Sean, we're going to be shopping.
That's funny. And to give you an idea where 12 South is, again, south of the city, kind of near Belmont College, sort of near Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt and Belmont, the big couple of the big colleges in town, and they're actually right next to each other, but down there. Good spot.
Another place that's been around for a long time is Addyi's Barbecue.
Yeah, they got a good spot.
That's in 12 South. It's a really cute spot there. Their barbecue nachos. So good. But we also have a good
We got our big boy Hunter gets nachos everywhere he goes. I think he's cut back a little bit since he's gotten healthier, but always
that used to
nachos.
Be his thing. Yeah, but the barbecue nachos there.
So we've had nachos in a lot of different places, and those are up there.
Yeah, there's also one of those downtown. The one downtown's way bigger. It's a couple floors, got like a rooftop or something.
It's pretty big, yeah.
But they enclosed the rooftop, it looked like, when we looked at it the last time. There's $5 donuts over there.
Not worth it. Go ahead.
Okay, let's go. Favorite donuts?
In 12 South?
No, favorite donuts in Nashville.
Oh, Parlor Donuts. That is my favorite, yeah.
Do you remember which donut you like?
It is, no.
It's I know which one.
I know where it is in the case. I just point.
It's the French toast one.
Oh, yeah. The French toast donuts at Parlor Donuts. Yes.
Parlor Donuts is the most unique and best donut, I think.
Yeah, the cronut, basically, version of donuts.
$5 has the name and everyone knows them.
Not worth it, move on.
But it's a cronut, but the cronut at Parlor Donuts is the most delicious thing.
Yeah, they're very good.
And then one donut.
What is it, Aaron? What donut do you like?
It's not there. If I'm going to say overall my favorite, it would be Parlor. If I want to pick one donut from another store, only one, is East Park. It's their brown butter.
East Park does a good job.
It has like a salted brown butter that's so good.
They got a bunch of varieties. You love the salted brown butter. That's the full name.
Yes.
And they do fun holiday donuts. They do donut grams where you can spell out things in donuts, which is fun.
Yeah. Let's see, East Nashville. Oh, and over in 12 South, they have a new cereal place. We haven't been yet. Hunter went. Hunter and Carly went. They told us about it.
Took the nephew or niece, I think, Carly's nephew and niece.
And
so
they say it's really
spot.
cute. It's cereal, so you go have some cereal.
It's just odd. I don't know how you make money on cereal. I don't know why I would want to pay $6 a bowl for a bowl of cereal, but
well, you probably pay $6 for a box, and then you have to buy milk, and then you got to buy a spoon, and so it all works out.
It's got a cereal place. That's unique.
It is unique. Okay, here, let's hit on one thing. What are some fun activities for kids to do in Nashville? I get asked that all the time. I want to bring my kids here. Is there anything for them to do?
So if you don't have kids, go ahead and tune out. So I'm going to go.
So the Country Music Hall of Fame, of course, is always a good one.
How is the Country Music Hall of Fame good for kids?
I mean, people like
Who says that? What kid is like...
I'm actually surprised that people say their kids love it.
Oh.
I would never... We're not museum people, so we are the wrong persons. But the things that we liked with the kids, we got the zip line. Do you remember where the zip line was?
There's a zip line called Adventure Works out west of the city.
It was really good.
It was really, really good.
Out in the woods.
There's another zip line one down in Franklin, which is it's a suburb south of town, right? That's called
Soars. But Soars is more of a rope course. It's a rope course, and it also has miniature golf, which is cool. Yeah. But in the city,
both of those zip line and that rope course are both kind of
outside of the city. But inside the city, you've got
Top Golf is fun. You can take your kids.
Oh yeah, Top Golf is right here in Germantown too. It's walkable. We are right by it,
just over the river.
Yep. And then you've got the Science Museum.
Yeah.
Which does have a really cool kids area. That one's a fun one for the kids.
It's up on the hill, kind of overlooking the city, south of the city.
And then, our pool's really good for your kids. You can go to Opry Oasis.
Opry Oasis.
No, but Oasis. What about, we've got Sound Waves, which is in water park, but also has
east of the town.
It's at Opryland, but they also have an indoor park, so you can go during the cold months.
Right.
Yeah.
Sound Waves is inside Opryland Hotel. And I think you need to book a night to go there.
I think there's a way around that. I've heard there's ways around that. Now, I don't know how you do it, but I've heard there's ways around booking a night. And then we have the zoo.
Yeah.
We used to go to Boo at the zoo. We had season passes and we went all the time, probably too much. But we got Pins and Mechanicals. Do kids go there?
Yeah, so Pins Mechanical and Putt Shack are two great places.
These are walking places. They're a mile from here.
That are in the Gulch, which an area
North Gulch.
We'll do on another episode, but nonetheless, great for kids. Pins Mechanical, they don't serve food. They do serve alcohol.
But they always have food trucks.
But it's basically a ton of games. And there are a couple different places like that around Nashville.
They have
Nashville.
A slide that goes from the second floor to the bottom floor. They have fire pits outside. But even though they don't serve food, they have food trucks outside.
The pinball and just arcade games and bowling and cornhole.
But it's a different kind of bowling, not normal bowling.
It's all different. It's like wacky takes on a bunch of stuff. But it's like, yeah. And right next to that is Putt Shack, which is indoor putt. Just opened.
We haven't been yet.
Which is actually a giant building with a huge bar. Again, more alcohol.
I think several bars.
A tiny little fun indoor mini golf.
Miniature golf. All right, I want to hit one more, which is our favorite pizza places.
What?
I know. One last thing. Pick your one favorite pizza place. I have two.
Man, that is tough.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Don't
invalidate my answers. Don't invalidate my belief in what I enjoy.
I know what you're going to pick.
Dicey's.
There you go. So hard. It's really cool. So it's in, we call it
WeHo? Wedgwood, Houston?
Yeah, WeHo. So it's Wedgwood, Houston area, which is down by the professional soccer stadium down there. And it's right by the hotel. It is called.
Yeah. Another pretentious hotel that you shouldn't stay at.
What is that hotel called? I just forgot the name.
It's Soho House.
Soho House, yeah. So it's right by Soho House. It's cute. And the pizza's really good. We sit outside with the dogs there too. They have games. They have games and stuff outside in the patio. And then the other one is in the Nations, and it's kind of like a speakeasy pizza place because you would never see it because there's no signs on the outside. What's it?
This I keep forgetting this one. It's called Midnight Oil.
Oh my!
And it is.
God.
It might as well be like just a hidden joint. I don't know if there's a sign.
There's no sign.
It's a building attached to something else that has a sign.
It's
and
like
you go
all
in a
black,
side
and
door.
you didn't even.
Midnight Oil. Yeah, it's good stuff.
It was really good. Hunter introduced us to that. And you know what I forgot to talk about when we were talking about places downtown? You know what we forgot to hit on? Was 5th and Broadway. 5th and Broadway is right across the street from like where the Preds play right there. But it has a food court on the 2nd floor. And that food court takes all of our local favorites. Yeah. The pharmacy.
It's like they only allow local restaurants in there.
I think
which
it
is
is
pretty fun.
because when you think of food court, you think of like the old school mall
McDonald's
food court.
and Burger
Yeah,
King
it's
and
none
whatever.
of those. It is all the restaurants in Nashville brought to one place.
Every place in the food court, you will find its real place somewhere
in Nashville.
Yeah.
And they have donuts in there. They have everything in there. It's really, really cool place. And they have a stage. So of course somebody's performing. They have several bars up there. That's a cool place. So if you're out drinking on Broadway, you need something to eat.
I would go to 5th and Broadway.
I would go to 5th and Broadway.
Yeah,
and it's just spot. A cool 5th and Broadway. That's where Nike
it's like
is.
Take a breather from all the honky-tonk craziness. Go there, get a little bite, go to Nike. There's a little bit of shopping in there.
A little bit of shopping. There's
Ariat is a great boot and clothing
I've gotten
store.
a couple of pairs in there. I actually really like that. Sephora's in there. But there's not very many stores. Nashville? What? Nashville Collective? Nash Collection? Nash, something like that. The one that everyone wears.
Yeah, if you want a hat that says NASH, that's your spot. And I do. I have one. I like it.
We've gotten, I have several sweatshirts from there too. So yeah, that store's in there. So there's a lot. Oh wait, what's the Hattie's Bees? Is that the
Hattie B's Hot Chicken?
That line.
It's really good.
Is
surprisingly.
Is out the door and down Broadway every single day. I walk past there with the dogs.
You want it to be overrated just because of everybody's lining. It's good.
You
good
actually said it's probably overrated, or was that Hunter?
And
that
Hunter
said it?
just put me in my place. He's like, "No, it's tasty."
He
There's a
said,
couple Hattie B's around town, so find your hot chicken.
But that area, 5th and Broadway, is a really cute area. All right, so we will do a part 2 on this. If you guys want to hear about a certain restaurant, a certain area, we will be as honest with you and share arcs if we've had an experience.
If you want me to do an entire episode of where not to go in Nashville, I will film that.
But drop it in the comments, like a certain area or questions you have. Is this walkable for the Airbnb? Any questions you might have about the Airbnb? Yeah. Maybe I should do an episode about the Airbnb. I don't know.
Don't go to Meharry Medical. Yeah.
That's not the hospital.
We got a lot of hospitals. Don't get stuck at the General Hospital.
No, don't. That's not the one you want to go to.
The guy who killed Michael Jackson got taught there. That's why I don't go. He killed Michael Jackson.
We actually have a lot of great hospitals around. We have so many hospitals nearby.
We're not going over our hospitals, but I will talk shit about Meharry Medical. You killed Michael Jackson. It's not allowed.
But you guys put in the comments below where you would want us to hit on next. And I hope you find this helpful for your next trip here because so many of you guys come to Nashville to visit because why not? It's one of the best cities. Actually, I can't believe I even say it's my favorite city because I thought I was going to leave Nashville as soon as the kids graduated. That was my whole plan. I'm from San Diego, but I had joint custody here. He got 4 days a month, so I had full custody pretty much. But I had to stay here until they graduated. And I thought as soon as they graduate, we're moving to Chicago. That was our plan. And then Nashville grew, and I fell in love with Nashville. And I have to say, Nashville's my favorite. I love to go to Chicago still. Yeah.
Come on down.
But
try some of the places that we recommended.
Fun.
Stay at the Opry Oasis.
And who knows? Maybe we might do another Airbnb. You never know. But you guys have been awesome. Thanks for tuning in. If you have anything, drop it in the comments, and we'll talk soon.
Drop in the comments if you want us to do a round 2. We'd be happy to. If not, hey, come join us next week.
Bye, everybody.
The